Hi, hello. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever it is that you're watching this video. This is Cosmic Lovers Tarot. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. I am going to be doing a reading today for Aries. So an Aries sun, moon, or rising out there. And this reading is going to be in regards to some type of action that you've taken recently. This is a spread that I haven't worked with before, so we're just going to kind of play with it and see what happens. But we're going to look at a current issue at hand, a reflection on the issue, and then an action that you took, and then a reflection on the action. And actually, I guess I'm not even sure if this is an action that you took. So, yeah, this is a new spread. This is a spread that I haven't used before. So I guess this will make more sense as we get into it. I will be using the Celestial Tarot deck today, in addition to the Classic Rider-Waite. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we're doing a reading for Aries today. I need a card for the issue at hand. What is this issue? Oh, okay. All right, so we've got Corvus, the Six of Wands. It did fall out in reverse. Not sure if we should take that or not. We'll look at that in just a second. But so the Six of Wands talks about being celebrated for a job well done, for the culmination of some basically a goal being consciously realized. Okay, so if you've been working on something for a while and then you've hit the stage where it's time to celebrate, people are noticing. Like if you've been really working on your fitness and you've been exercising and you've been eating right, but you haven't started to see results from that yet, and now all of a sudden people at work or friends are being like, wow, or family are like, wow, you look really good, you look like you've lost weight or something like that. That would be kind of the Six of Wands energy. Now, for you guys specifically, I'm feeling like this is more of a, you've been putting the work in and yet people don't seem to be noticing that you're trying, that you're changing. I think this has to do with a romantic partner. I think that this is having to do with some of you are like banging your head against the wall because you're like, I'm doing all the work in this relationship. I'm trying. Why is this not working out for me? You know? So we're going to get a little bit more deeper here. Let's see, 7. And we're going to look at a reflection on the issue. So this is kind of like Spirit's way of checking in and saying like how they feel about this. 6, 5. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So we got 2 cards that popped out at once. We've got the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very clear message to me that if you're doubting that the work that you're doing is putting... Okay, so if you're in a relationship and you've been trying to make things better for you guys by doing work, either that is self-work, that is... I see you doing like maybe some shadow journaling or writing prompts, or even some of you might be in therapy and you feel like you're carrying the lion's share of the work. This is like, it's almost like the Spirit is saying your happy ending is there. Like you have everything that you need to make this situation work for you, and your efforts aren't going unnoticed. But that being said, there might be like bigger forces at play in this situation where like I don't know, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's almost like this relationship might not be the one for you, even though you've been putting in all this work. It's like this person is not seeing what you've put in. And I actually get the feeling, there's a little bit of element in this card about ravens. This is a raven. And this is a raven that can be a symbol of deep wisdom, but it can also be a trickster symbol. And the idea behind this card is to, these wands, this is the energy that you've put in to the situation. You've been working on coming into balance. You've been working on achieving inner success and hoping that that success will then radiate outwards. And the issue here with this card is that the person that you're in the relationship with, the person that you're working on this with, might be resentful of the fact that you're growing and developing faster than they are. So this is, I feel that this is saying what you're working towards is going to come to you. Like, Spirit wants you to recognize that work, self-work especially, work that we put into ourselves, the time, the investments that we make in ourselves will eventually pay off. It is a system of reward. That being said, there are forces at play that we might not completely understand. The fate and things just kind of happening where it's almost like you feel like you're backsliding a little bit, like you're slipping back, even though you're like trying to climb this wheel and you're trying to be better, and you're like, oh, why is this, why am I being pushed back in this way? And it might be a good time to actually sit and reassess and look at your relationship objectively. I'm feeling a lot of sadness, guys. I'm feeling that sadness of like, of that moment when you know that the relationship is kind of over, but no one has really admitted it. So I don't know, this might be a situation where you guys are better off as friends, or, I'm not sure, but if Aries, if you guys are currently in a relationship, I have to be honest with you, I'm not feeling super great about it. But I do feel like a relationship is coming for you that's going to be really great. And I actually feel like this 10 of Cups here is more in reference to your relationship with yourself. Like, you are being commended right now for the amount of work the amount of effort that you've put in to being better. And also, Spirit just wants to remind us that if you are working on a relationship to make it better, and in that relationship doesn't work out, that is okay, because that is still work. One of my favorite teachers said, we grow most in relationship with others, and so no time is wasted in that. I feel like you have some regret about some things that have happened between you and this person, things that you wish that you could take back. And I actually think, guys, that's why you're kind of staying in this relationship. You're hoping that the wheel of fate will kind of turn the tide and make this relationship better for you. But in actuality, I don't want to say that you didn't do anything wrong, but constantly paying penance and atoning for something that happened. It's like, I'm recalling my own relationship that was really good in the beginning. It was beautiful. It was like, I couldn't imagine that it could ever go poorly. And I actually cheated on my partner, and it was devastating for both of us, and we never could recover from it. The trust wasn't there. We broke up, we got back together, we broke up, we got back together. We tried to make it work after that, but there was just it had created this rift between us that could actually never be repaired. There's a little bit of energy of that here. It's like, and also there's some energy of like trusting the Wheel of Fortune, trusting fate. It's kind of that really cheesy saying, but it's like, if you love something, let it go. If it belongs to you, it will come back to you, right? So like loving, I'm thinking about love as like loving with an open hand and not a clenched fist, right? Like loving someone enough to say, hey, we're clinging too tightly to each other, and that's not good. I am also recalling like a time when I've lost people in relationships, and I've suffered from regret of like, well, what if we had stayed together, because like feelings have changed over the years and things like that. And where I've settled is you have to honor your feelings. You can't change them. And somebody who really loves you and really cares about you will understand that you're making a decision based on how you feel in the moment. And that's all we can really do. But loving out of fear, or staying with someone out of fear of losing them, is not a way to be in a relationship, in my opinion. There's a difference, and it's tricky, I believe, and I haven't quite figured this out myself, so hopefully this resonates anyways. But I know that there is a benefit to staying the course in a relationship. I know that. I've been in and out of relationships for my entire 20s, and I understand how, you don't want to just throw in the towel. You've put time, you've put energy, you've put effort, you've put real investments into this relationship, and you have these beautiful memories, right? I think of cups as memories that we've stored, but the problem is that if you don't honor the darkness as well, and you don't acknowledge that there is a rift, there is pain, and it's not going to work. I'm seeing clouds, like rain clouds, kind of marring this rainbow. Although this is a promise of a happy ending. This is a promise of a happy ending. But the problem is that right now, I think only one of you is really acknowledging the darkness. One of you in this relationship is doing the work and feeling the pain and and the other one is just is refusing to acknowledge that there's anything wrong at all, that anything happened. This person is in denial, and this person is doing the work. And so that does not make a happy household. I'm seeing this person's denial over here as casting a cloud over the household. It's not, you can't talk about it. They won't talk about it. They won't move through it. So it might be time to, I guess what I'm trying to say is there are certain experiences and certain growths that you have to go through alone, and it sucks. But you might have to separate yourself from this person in order for you both to grow. And just trust, like I said, trust that wheel of fortune, that fate, the universe will bring you back together if that is the situation. We're going to look at an action. Okay, the Magician. So I'm seeing this, guys, as you guys being very bold and very decisive. You have faith in yourself. You have trust in yourself and your abilities, and that's amazing, because that is going to be what gets you through this time. Remembering. I'm also kind of seeing this as a little bit of a double-edged sword, though, because I get that y'all are very smart, but you also tend to overthink. And I'm seeing here that you're worried about what will happen. Yeah, you're worried about the repercussions of leaving this relationship behind and moving forward without this person. So we're going to look at kind of a reflection on this action here. Actually, I think this action was your decision to start going to therapy, or you've been diving into your spiritual practice. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, 9 of Swords. So, yeah, definitely, like I said, overthinking. You are, okay. So you guys made a decision of some sort. Or, oh, no. I see what's going on, guys. Oh, this sucks. Okay, I'm familiar with this. I'm very familiar with the situation that you're in. Okay. So, Aries, you have been on a journey of self-improvement, and you are straight up killing it. I mean, this Mercury here, this Magician, this is you coming into your own and being bold and confident with yourself. I see you working out. I see you studying ferociously. I see you working on a degree program or advancing in your career, deepening your spiritual practice. You've done things that have made you very proud of yourself, but you're in a relationship with somebody who is resenting your success and is not happy with what you're doing because they are not growing. And you have reached a state in your relationship, this really sucks, you have reached a state in your relationship where you have outgrown this person. or you are in the process of outgrowing this person. I get the sense that you've been together for a long time. You have long ties to each other. You might even have children together. I'm not sure. I think some of you definitely do have children with this person, or you've dreamed of having children with them. This is your dream of what you wanted out of this relationship. But this person is being sarcastic to you. They are resenting your, I think you have like kind of, you're getting a new friend group. You are, I get the sense that you guys have been together for a while, and you got together fairly young. And so now you've gone through this evolution, right? You've made the upgrade from fool to magician, and you're stepping into your own power. And this sucks, because this is how that's making you feel, because you know that you were outgrowing your person and you thought you were going to be together forever. And, you know, unfortunately, guys, the only way that I can't really sugarcoat this for you, because it seems to me very clear. I'm going to try to get a little bit of advice for you guys here. See if we can, Spirit, can I get some advice for Aries and how to deal with this, how to like move through this situation? Oh, yeah. Okay, we got Queen of Cups flying out of the deck. Oof. This is going to be hard, guys. But they want you to really draw into your inner strength, your inner, and know that this is for your best growth. Rely on your friends for support. Oh, wow. Back of the deck, we've got Venus and the Empress. So they're, do whatever you have to do to get through this. Like I said, I can't sugarcoat this for you. This is going to be difficult. This is a person that you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, and now they are hindering your progress. You know, if you really pan out and you see the work that you've done and you look at this is how they are making you feel. And that's just not fair, you know? And it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to them. You know, Universe, Spirit wants to remind you that this journey that you're on is for your best benefit and also theirs, you know? Yeah, you don't deserve to let someone sabotage your progress. You just don't. You deserve to be with someone who supports you and is excited when you succeed. And that is not what I see in your relationship right now. I don't see that. And I don't even think that this person is being like sneaky about it. I think they're openly kind of being condescending to you about the progress that you're making. I think they're criticizing your, like I said, your new friend circle. They're criticizing the teachers that you're listening to, the things that they're just, and it's obviously coming from a deep place within them that is not satisfied with where they are. But you've got Queen of Cups and the Empress and the Magician on your side. This Empress here, it's such a beautiful Empress ruled by Venus. This Empress is one of the most gorgeous Empresses I've ever seen. I'm going to try to like zoom in a little bit on this card so you can see just how beautiful she is. She is, there we go. Okay. Yeah, isn't she gorgeous? So this is you like coming into your own, you know, whether you're male, female, doesn't matter. Like, this is you putting on your celestial diadem crown and just going for it, you know, and knowing, but I think this is you after a period of time, you know. I would say get kind of cozy with this Nine of Swords energy here, but it's going to be better. It's going to be way better. Right now, this Nine of Swords energy is like, these swords are like spiraling around on top of your head because there's nowhere for the energy to go. When you make the choice to leave, when you choose to leave this situation for the better, these swords are going to fly away like this, and then you will be left here with sadness, but at that point, you will level up to Queen of Cups. And you can handle that. You can totally handle that. I mean, you are it's going to be difficult. You're going to cry a lot, but it will be over. That's the amazing thing. You know, that is one thing that I wish I had done in my life a lot sooner, is left relationships when they weren't serving me anymore and not spent so much time in this stage, because this stage is bullshit, you know? I mean, we all go through it. We've all been there, but it's bullshit. Get rid of those swords, you know, and go and trust that you can ride the waves of what happens next. You've got so much like loving feminine energy here. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, non-binary, it doesn't matter. You are surrounded by loving feminine energy here. And you've got this beautiful masculine energy coming up with the Magician too. So you are, like I said, it's really cool how the universe just wanted to commend you a little bit today, Aries, because you're not getting it in your relationship. And I'm sorry about that. You know, I really feel for you. I've been there. But yeah, so that's all I have for you today, Aries. I wish you all the best in your situation. I hope that you just know your worth, and know that you are so valuable, and you are so you're brave, and you're bold, and you're confident, and I am so proud of you for all the work that you've done. And you know, and there's no rush on this, you know. I've been in relationships where people are just like, why are you not leaving that person? And I know that it will take time. I am just here to say that when you do make that decision and make that choice, you will be leveling up in a big way. And I also just want to point out that it feels like these swords are like a hindrance, like they're, you know, but it's all for growth. As cheesy as that sounds, it's all for growth. So it doesn't matter what you do. Your soul is still going to be learning lessons. You're still going to be learning how to better relate to people. You know, I'm so excited for you, Aries. I think wherever you're going next is going to be truly amazing. You've got all the tools. You've got all the tools that you need to really shine in the future. So thank you so much for letting me read for you today. This was a true pleasure. Yeah, this is Cosmic Lovers Tarot. I will try to post a new zodiac video every day, at least for the month of March. We'll definitely be doing that. And I'm working on doing pick-a-card readings and things like that as soon as I can figure out how to do technology. So video editing and that kind of thing. But until then, just like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like more content, and please feel free to comment down below if this reading resonated with you. I would love to hear from you, and you know, chat about anything. So yeah, thank you again, Aries. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.